Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? Hope everyone is fine. Hey, Miss Caroline. How you doing? Good morning. Good to see you. I'm hanging in, doing the best I can. I got out of that shithole. That's all that matters. That was a blessing within itself, you know. My place now is so clean. See if I can show you. I got my phone on. See? Spotless. And it's so great. Yeah, it's big compared to an 8x10 spot, you know. I actually got a bedroom, and it's I actually got a real bed, you know. It's off the ground. It's got a um, whatever you call it, a box spring, not a box spring, but a frame underneath it, you know. Legendary Princess, good morning. How you doing? Newfound life today. Good morning, brother. How you doing? Yeah, I'm happy with it for sure. It's wonderful. Let's get some lights up, guys. We got 16 people in here. Let's go. Let's all get to talking. Come on. Today's going to be a great day. My washer and dryer's coming today, so thank God for that. It's been a rough week without a washer and dryer, for sure. We're getting it. Slowly but surely, we're getting it. I'm running low, but way low, but we're making it. A great hello. I think I'm saying it. All right, I can't even hardly see it. Good morning. Sorry if I got your name wrong. I ain't found my readers yet. Still looking for it. I think I got a bum leg on this tripod. I don't know, it's driving me crazy. But how's everyone this morning? Hope y'all's doing well. It's been a blessing for real, getting out of that mold and all that good stuff, you know. That sucks. I'm got my little weight bench set up outside, you know, and I got to work out this morning. It felt good to actually get a workout. I got tires for my scooter coming, hopefully. My brother, he ordered me some, so hopefully those are coming soon. It's a lot different down this way when you're on the road, because I had to drive on the main street down here. I can't just drive on the sidewalk. But where I've got a slick back tire, it's spinning me around and everything, It's not very safe right now, so I just try to drive at close places right now. Yeah, he's in a wheelchair now. He's busting wood. Ain't God great? That goes to show you right there. He's a walking testimony. Ain't he supposed to be out of the wheelchair yet? And been busting wood for almost a year now that I've known him. I don't know. All the time. And all the time, God is good. Yes, most definitely. That's one thing I can truly say. It's seeing him from not being able to hardly move to busting wood. It's a wonderful thing, Yeah, we are the church. It's in our body, It's right here. That's my church. Me and him. Nobody else. I don't have to go to a building to find him. He's always here. That's the way I look at it. I like to do the one-on-one thing. That way I'm talking to the man up above by myself, and I know he's hearing me, instead of trying to go to a building and give people 10% of something I don't have, which is money. They want 10% of your earnings. Well, what's 10% of zero? Because that's about what I can give them. So, and then when you tell them you don't have no money, oh, well, you can't be a member. You can be we'll let you sit in, with the poor people over on the pew. I don't have to go to church to get criticized or anything like that. I stay at home and do my own thing, Yes, I do. I do my best to help anybody. And, it's that's what you do, because you never know when you're going to need a hand, You you give what you can give, and sometimes you got to suffer with that, I really didn't, it's good to give, but God will bless you back. It's no matter what. I mean, it may not be the money that you get back. It may be a blessing on your life. It may be a blessing on something else. But there's ways that God gives that back. So I don't do it unless it's out of the heart, That's the only way I do it. If my heart ain't in it, I won't do it. Because you never should do anything that your heart ain't into. And, I will help when I can and do what I can to help anyone. but that's not what we're here to talk about. But I appreciate that for sure. Yeah, that's the problem. Organized religion, yes. Because, you got one person saying, I'm a Baptist. You got one person over here saying, I'm a Jehovah Witness. Then you got one person over here, I'm a Catholic. That's fine and dandy if that's what you want to be. But you know what? At the end of the day, we're all for God. So what's the problem? Why do we need a name? You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. What's up, this guy? How you doing, brother? I'm a motherfucker, he said. Because you think you know, I've been close to it, but never been. But like, you think whenever we go to heaven or something, that they're going to stop you at the gate and say, what are you? What denomination? No, sir. They're going to know if you love God or not. They ain't going to worry about who's a Baptist, who ain't this and that yonder. You know, that's just my simple facts, opinions about it. Y'all get the hillbilly version of it. So I don't. That's just the way I feel about it. And it's all right if you believe in whatever you want to believe in. If you want to give your life to that doorknob over yonder or Buddha or whoever, that's your prerogative, nobody else's. It's whatever you want to do. Because whenever I see a church, you know what I think first and foremost? How many thousands of dollars is that preacher getting? You know, for going in on a Wednesday and on a Sunday and talking for an hour and taking everybody's money and saying it's for the church. Oh, God bless you. It's for the church. It's for the church. And he puts it right in his pocket. Pastors ain't supposed to get paid. I know pastors that makes thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? Exactly this guy. Straight up, bold face, in your face scam is what it is to me. You got 100 people goes there, you know what I mean? And let's say they make $1,000 a month, just for say, and they give 10% of that. That's $100 they're giving. That adds up pretty quick when it starts to be in $100 bills. Adds up pretty quick. Yeah, I don't understand it. How's it going to get you to heaven? You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to pay for something like that. I can sit here and talk to God for free. I don't need nothing to talk to God. And you're right. You need to give it forward. But you need to give it forward when you feel the tug in your heart to give, not when the church says, hey, everybody put your money in this bucket right here because we're going to take it. We're going to go on vacation in 2 weeks. We need to put your money in the bucket right now. If you want to give something, a donation or anything like that to someone, yes, most definitely. But if you don't feel it right here, then you shouldn't be doing it because I don't know. I don't even know how we got on this subject, but I like it. Yeah, for sure. That's right, this guy. there's things out here in this world that it don't make sense. We could get on this YouTube channel right here and help somebody, you know what I mean? And we get criticized for it. But churches all around the world can come through here and they can take hundreds of thousands of dollars off of people and nobody says a word about it. Hey, Sense of Wonder, how are you? You know what I mean? But if we help somebody, we're a son of a bitch. Oh, no, hell no. If I want to help somebody, I'll help somebody. If I need help, that's part of it too, as well. And people shouldn't be out here, oh, well, you should have done this, you should have done that. Fuck off. That's what I say. If you don't like the channel, get off of it. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be criticizing anybody for what we help somebody with. So I guess that's my message for today. I'm getting ready to get amped up on this for some reason. I don't know why, but I've been holding it in for a while. So here it goes. You know, whenever we are on here, we may not have met the people that's on here in person. That don't mean nothing. Just because you haven't met them, you can still know what kind of person they are. You could tell if they got a good heart or not, or you could tell if they're going to be a scumbag like the devil. You know what I mean? So, whenever we get help or we give help to things, good morning, Allison. Good morning, Rick. And you got people over, well, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have been on here. And it's not called bumming. It's called helping a friend. And if you don't like it, then piss off, because you know what? We're going to do what we want to do on our channels. Nobody runs this channel. You run your own channels. And that's your prerogative. If you want to get on your channels and bitch about it, that's fine. More power to you. But over here on this channel especially, I would try to help anyone I can, anytime I can. And if they don't like it, then don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you, is all I got to say, because we ain't fooling with it. We're going to do help here. We're going to do what's right. So I guess that's my message for the day. Yeah. You know what's wrong with that picture, though? They put police officers in it. We didn't have police officers in our schools. You know what we had? We had God. When they took God out of it, look what happened. Just saying. You didn't hear of a whole lot of school shootings back in the day, when I was going to school. It was, yeah, you may have had one major one, but like, it's for sure that the things that they took God out of school. So what do you expect? When you got God in there, who's running the hallways? Devil on my shoulder. I figured he'll be coming in shortly. I haven't seen him today, so I figured I'd go ahead and get my douchebags out of the way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for sure. Right, Allison. Rick, it's true. Yeah, I mean, nowadays you got kids in what, sixth grade, seventh grade, bringing a fucking Tech 9 to school. That's crazy. Crazy work. I mean, the worst thing we did as a kid was pull the fire alarm. You know what I mean? I've been guilty of that a few times. Go down the hallway, pull the fire alarm so I didn't have to go to class. But, you know, it's just, we said the Pledge of Allegiance every morning in school, and they took that out. Can't have nothing that says one nation under God in it because it might offend somebody. Who's it going to offend? The teacher sitting there or principal, whoever? They had to be somebody gripe about it, you know what I mean? That worked in the schools. All right, Kentucky, baby. I love Kentucky. It ain't my hometown, but I love it anyway. It's like my hometown. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. But there's things that's going on behind the scenes right now that, that nobody really knows about. And I thought about getting on here and trying to get some help, but I'm not doing that. I don't need to do that because I'm going to leave it to God. I'm going to let Him provide. And I'm going to see exactly what happens. And I know what's going to happen. God's going to take care of it. And I'm not going to be worried with it no more. So y'all just pray in my favor. And I appreciate that if you pray. Thank you. But we have been having like heat indexes of 106 degrees down here. It's been happening for the last 4 days. I think we got 4 more days of it. Yeah, there's a lot of gang activity up through that way. And there's a lot down this way, to be honest with you, but you really don't see it as much. It's more closed in, you know what I mean? Nobody hardly talks about it, but if you go to the right place, you'll see it. Because most of the gangs around here are from prison and jail, things like that. But Ohio's pretty bad. You're all the time hearing somebody pop shots up there. But I thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. I really do. It's awesome to get back on the lives and being able to talk with you guys again. I've missed it for sure. This thing isn't, it's such a liar. It says there's 2 people on here. Hey, good morning. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Hey, Subi, what's up, brother? Good morning. Good to see you in here. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in. Good to see you too. Yeah, just trying to take it easy and waiting on a washer and dryer to come, and then a couch. That's what I'm waiting on. It's I've been unboxing like crazy, and I still got so many boxes left that I don't know. I feel like it's just never ending. Hey, Tuck. Good morning, brother. Good to see you. And let's see, I missed one. Good morning. Nice to meet you. I don't want to try to butcher your name. I can't hardly see it. What is going on with my phone? Won't let me do nothing. Oh man, I don't want to hit them, but I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, it's just one thing right after the other, guys. And this last 2 weeks or last 2 months has been so rough. It's been hard, but you know, they say God won't put on you no more than you can bear. And well, my load was getting heavy, and I'm glad He took it because I was at the end of my rope at times. And it's just a part of me that, oh, oh, that sucks. One second, guys. I had to answer a text message. I'm so sorry. Um, oh my God. Be right back. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry, guys. I apologize. That was the guy that's bringing the couch and stuff. He's going to stop and eat, and then he'll be on his way. So I got a little bit. Um, but no, what I was saying was just, getting eviction notice and all that. But it turned out to be a blessing in disguise, really, because as I see now where we're living, it was all worth it. At the time, I didn't know that. I just thought we was which we was being betrayed and stuff like that, by family. And um, still don't make it right. But I'm not in no 8 by 10 spot no more. I've actually got room. Look how clean I keep it. I mean, spotless. It's a fairly big place, and hell of a lot better than where I was at. No, sir, I don't speak Korean. I'm sorry. Oh my God, my legs are going crazy. Um, yeah, I mean it's a really nice place. It's hardwood floor throughout the whole place. It it sure does beat a old sour, moldy, wet basement. that I only had an 8 to 10 spot in, you know. But at the time, I didn't see that. I just seen betrayal and frustration. They called the police on me after they wanted to fight. They got me mad, and I told them, let's get it. And they didn't want it, so they called the police on me. And the police actually came and helped us in our favor. So they got mad about that, of course. So I said, well, be mad at yourself because y'all was the one that called them. I didn't. And it's got central heat and air in it. I mean, what more could you ask for? It's just, you know, it took a lot of, money and stuff like that to handle all this. And it wasn't cheap. And that's why I told you guys just to pray for me because it's going to be hard, for the next couple of days anyway. Just got to make it till Monday, hopefully. So it's just been just a little stressful, but I've got boxes after boxes after boxes, There we go. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm glad everybody's came back in because where I haven't been on in a couple of months, I thought I lost everybody, It's, I had to lay the YouTube down because I didn't really have time to do nothing. I was packing for 3 people. I loaded it by myself. I unloaded it by myself. Unpacking it by myself. So it's just been stressful. And now I've got a hold on it to where I can just get back on here and do my thing and, put myself back in the algorithm and stuff like that. I want to try to make it to 1,000 subscribers soon. Yeah, it's just gonna take a minute, Rick. It's just like everything else. You gotta find your place. Once you get the system down and everything, and take a deep breath, and just relax, for sure. That's what it's never had a place like this in a while that I could just, if I get too cold or too hot, I go over and push a button. You know what I mean? I'm using it to be either really hot or really cold. There's no in between. you know, it's it was what it was. I've done it for 4 years like that, but it made me a tougher person for sure. It's getting back together. Everything ain't sunshines and rainbows, but I'm working everything back together and trying to get, because once you get pushed to a point to where you're ready to explode, and I'm the world's worst for it, that it takes me a while to calm down and get my head set back on right. So I've been working on that a lot here lately. Thank you, Wonder. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, guys, because I'm telling you, it's a pretty place, but it's pretty penny as well, So it is what it is. It's all good though. At least I can breathe, fresh air instead of uh, mold and dust and nasty shit. Don't have to worry about none of that spider webs or anything like that anymore. Yes, that's true, Miss Tori. You got to take it one day at a time. Sometimes a minute, hour, 5 minutes, you never know. It's been down to the wire with me for sure. But put on a brave face and roll with it. That's all I can do. But guys, I just got a text. He's on his way, so I got to get off of here and get ready to unload the washer and dryer and stuff. So I'll come back on in a little bit. And I love you guys. And y'all stay safe. And I'll catch you on the next adventure. We're going to, when I come back live, I'll probably be outside doing something. But you guys stay safe and find myself bored and over. Yeah, Rick. Been good to see you guys too. Love you guys. See you later. Lift with your legs, yeah. Not your back.